Hi, this is a different video than you're normally expecting, and I'm so sorry about it, but I mentioned I lost that button in this field, and you know what? As I said, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. I'm going to be here for a long time, and I thought this time, you know what? This is going to be my 5th video. And you know, if you guys want to click off, it's totally fine. I understand. But I'm trying to take this chance, you know, as I'm finding this button, this equipment that I normally have to use in my videos. I want to take this chance, you know, to thank the people who has been like supporting me and watching me. I know this is such an early part in the videos, but you know, it's fine. It's like I personally, you know, I didn't expect that when I launched my YouTube channel, you know, in less than a week actually, that I'm already like having views, having subscribers. I know that I'm not putting a lot of effort into my videos. They are very raw, they are unedited, no thumbnails, and they are, you know, compared to other videos, I don't even know why people are watching it. I myself, I knew that I was going to watch it for myself, because you know, most of these videos are for me, where I want to, you know, these are just like thoughts I always have in my mind, and I don't want them to go to waste, you know. I don't want to write them on a book, I don't want to write them or anywhere. I just want to make videos, and I just thought that, you know what, I can post it online. I might as well take this chance to improve my communication skills publicly online. So here I am making videos, and I'm so grateful that people actually come and watch. It's in less than a few days, there's already like hundreds of views from different places. It is very surprising. I think I dropped it in this area, so I'm gonna keep going this side. It is very surprising to see it, and I want you to know this, like, I'm so sorry that's like where that you guys have to like go through my type of videos. I thought that, you know, as I said, I thought no one was watching it, and I was hoping, you know, without all this equipment, that my personality will shine through. And you know, why spend so much money on equipment, lightings, and cameras when in the end my persona is just terrible and no one wants to listen to me? So yeah, this is probably more my focus right now, and so far I've been enjoying it a lot. I'm basically like practicing my public speaking skills as I try to like memorize all of my words in my brain, as I try to deliver it in front of a camera, you know, making sure that it's not all over the place, making sure that I do not tangent, making sure that it makes sense, it connects, to make sure that, you know, I can do all that in, you know, under composure, to make sure, you know, basically my message passed through. I hope that, and I can see that it's doing quite well. I always thought YouTube takes months. Well, it probably does if I really want to make it big, but it was never really my objective. You know, you have to understand this, like, YouTube is not my main job. It's basically a small hobby of mine, where I just decided to start, you know, to just film myself. You know, I have somewhat of a free time. I do have a day job, and actually I just came back from work, you know, and I tried to film the 4th episode yesterday, but it was very difficult. I realized as I get better, I realize I'm more picky. I'm more picky with my style of my videos. You know, I try to improve it every time, and personally it just gets harder from there. You know, that's because I have a strong desire to improve, and this is how a person will burn out, you know, as you keep pushing and pushing and pushing. But it's fine. I've planned a lot for my videos, and all that's left is to, you know, actually putting the effort. I will improve when the time is right. Sorry, I'd say this, like, the video quality will improve when the time is right, but at the moment my personality is more important than any of these things. I'm not saying that you have to like me as a person, but I myself need to, you know, I myself need to like myself as a person. That's like, I'm reaching to the point where I don't hate my videos. Actually, I never, well, maybe my ego, maybe I have a very high ego, that I've more accepted of myself. I like myself a lot. And this, oh, is that it? No, god damn it. And I hope that I can continue to live my life this way. Some people, I know this, like, I've offended quite a lot of people. Not, I don't mean I mean before YouTube. I've offended quite a lot of people with my personality, because I was so direct with my words. You have to understand, as an engineer, just like projects won't happen unless I'm more direct with my words. Engineering are usually more logic. It's a more black and white thing, and I've always been stern about it. But I realized that is, there's probably a way to do it, and I didn't put the effort to think about it, because it has been difficult. Life has been frustrating, and there's another way I can channel all this like improvement in hobbies or sorts. And this is why this video existed. Is that I can improve myself while I'm doing things, all at the same time. I'm not finding this thing anytime soon, and I really hope I do, because right now it's like 8:45, and the sun in Ireland was set in 9:30. That's around in 45 minutes. If I don't find it, it's nighttime, and I have to give up and come back tomorrow. And we'll go back to the we'll go back to the original video, where I just have to walk in and out. I mean, it will work. It will work. But I really wish I didn't. I wish I found my things, and I wish I didn't have to buy another stand. This is my second one. Yeah, my first one I already lost a part of the stand, my original stand, and now I had to buy another one, and now I lost I lost the remote. It's sometimes I find myself a bit difficult, and I know that I know that sometimes life is tough, and I'm despite what life is tough, I'm always grateful. I'm always grateful with my blessings. I'm not good with in terms of the religious context, but I'm very blessed. I found out that I'm very blessed with for the person I am today, how I'm quite good with it, that I can communicate, I have confidence, I have ego, I can do engineering, that's like, okay, all this contribution. I have a little bit of luck. Not everyone can just like travel all around the world to do different jobs, and I'm very blessed in this way. But personally, I'm actually just a gamer who just play in front of computer games all day, and personally I would like to go back to that. I see no issues to go back to that kind of life, but part of me realized that it's so unfair, to the people out there who are born differently, who are born struggling, and people like me who have it so easy. I just want to. This is where I make the conviction where I believe people who are blessed has to work harder than anyone else. And I don't mean in this way where I have to find something in this, find a tiny thing in the fields, but I meant that I should try harder, because I'm already being blessed. Else it will just go to a waste, me in front of my games. So that's why I always keep pushing harder to make my videos, no matter how I felt about it. I don't have to worry about being the number one. I don't have to, to be the very best at it. My family rule is to be above average, and I hope that I can do that in this YouTube space. And I hope that you guys enjoy the content that I make. You guys enjoy my personality, and you guys will keep watching. No matter how bad of a video it is.